So my name is Police Lieutenant Ted Henderson, Henderson. I'm the Criminal Investigations Division Commander. We respond here because there's an officer-involved shooting here at the Walmart at 1555 Hesperian Boulevard here in San Leandro. The details of this case, we're still trying to learn. Detectives are just responding to the scene. So the information that I'm about to provide is very preliminary as we are in the early stages of our investigation. Today, about 3:12 p.m., officers responded to a report of a subject brandishing a bat inside Walmart's store. While the officers were en route, the crime was upgraded to a possible robbery that may have just occurred. Officers arrived on scene. They quickly determined that no robbery had occurred, but they were trying to detain the suspect. Within a matter of seconds, and we don't know, we're still trying to determine the exact manner in which this occurred, but both officers deployed their tasers, which was not successful. After those deployments, one officer fired one shot, striking the suspect in his upper torso, and the suspect has been pronounced dead. He's deceased. That is all the information that we have right now that is known to us. Officers have been taken away from the scene, and the investigation is ongoing.
What was he trying to steal?
We don't know that yet.
Where did this happen in the store?
Right inside the doors, right by the shopping cart storage area.
And who was the first department to respond?
So San Leandro, officers responded. The other agencies that were on scene, Alameda County Sheriff's Department, CHP, which I do want to say thank you to those agencies, responded to help us secure the scene only. They were not involved in the investigation or involved in the shooting at all.
Apologies if you have to reiterate this, but can you talk a little bit about the suspect's actions, which prompted a defense response from the police officer?
Well, he was brandishing a bat. The report is that he was swinging the bat. We don't know how close he was to the officer. We don't have any of that information as of yet. But there was some type of bat involved, and he may have been swinging it.
Second, my reporter's on call here. He's listening to this.
Was there any other family member or any other friend with the victim that you know of that was in the store with him?
I don't know, but I will say no, just because there are we have no family members on scene or anybody that's claiming to be a family member that's on scene now.
Any preliminary age, rough estimate, race, if you could provide that?
He's a black male. I do not know his age, and he is a John Doe right now. We don't know his name. One gunshot. So the officer is being sequestered at the station. He will be interviewed by detectives once the investigation is starting to wind up here, and then he will be placed on admin leave. How long? He is roughly a 20-year veteran. Yes, we have tasers. We deployed our tasers. Each officer deployed their taser one time.
So after the tasers were fired, the suspect could start with officer?
I don't know that. I just know the tasers were not successful. There is still a threat, and the officer fired his firearm.
Was the suspect a big guy?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I probably already said this, but the baby's for 7 years. So was it necessary to shoot tonight?
This is a preliminary investigation. I cannot give that information at this time. This is just an officer-involved shooting. We're in the very early stages of this investigation.
Was anybody in danger, and that's why you guys decided to?
The officers were in danger, yes.
So the taser wasn't enough.
The taser was unsuccessful.
What was his demeanor approaching this altercation?
I don't know.
Were you guys able to obtain surveillance video?
So Walmart does have surveillance footage. We're reviewing that footage right now. So we will have some type of details of what will happen in this shooting relatively soon, but we have to review the video.
Was he known to the police department?
Don't know his name. I don't know his name.
Is he local?
Don't know. I don't know anything about him. He's a John Doe at this time. We have no information about him.
Can you talk about the things that officers do? What is going to be done here this afternoon on scene for the next, 4, 5, 6 hours?
So officers have quite a bit of witnesses to interview. Then we have to process a crime scene. That's going to either involve the Alameda County Sheriff's Department Crime Lab or our in-house evidence response team. We haven't made that decision yet, as I'm aware. So we'll be on scene for quite some time.
Greg Wiggins with KTBU. Can you talk about the injuries?
The officers are not injured, and the suspect has been pronounced deceased.
Are they going to be placed under leave or?
They'll be unpaid admin leave. Yes, ma'am.
And have you located a weapon from the suspect?
He had a bat in his possession.
A bat.
There is one officer involved, shooter, and one witness officer. 2 total officers. 1 officer fired his firearm.
Okay, but I want to be clear. BAT, a bat.
Yes, he has. He's about a 20-year police veteran.
The one who shot?
The one who shot. Yes. I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah, I just wanted to be clear. That's BAT, that the suspect produced a bat.
A baseball bat. Yes, sir.
Is that what he was trying to rob the store with?
I don't know. Don't know.
How long were you there before he was shot?
I don't know. I don't have the answer to that question.
No, I'm sorry, would you characterize it as an armed robbery prior to the officer shooting him, or was this just a simple theft?
So the officer downgraded it from a robbery. So I'm going to say it was not a robbery, but I don't know the details that led up to the shooting. And I don't want to give out information that may be subject to change or may be inaccurate. So I don't know why they were trying to detain the individual, but the call started off as a brandishing. It upgraded to a robbery, and the officers quickly downgraded from a robbery. So a robbery was not involved in this.
Thank you very much.
All right. My name is Lieutenant Ted, T-E-D, Henderson, Henderson.